The horizontal plane shows three positions parallel to the ground. They are defined according to the distance with the body. We have contact with the body, absence of contact but near, and absence of contact but far. Another very important criterion for the definition of a sign is the movement of the hand. Generally, there are two types of movement, a simple movement and a complex movement. This table shows the different movements that we have. These movements are divided into two groups. First group include the type of movement that can be applied with one hand. And the second line shows the group of movements with both hands. So to conclude this part of this presentation, I remind you that we have used 59 hand shapes, 15 positions, and 10 movements. But in this work, we target two audiences. Hearing people who want to become familiar with the French Sign Language, and deaf people who wish to know the translation or the signification of a sign in French. And to be able to build a simple and effective tool, we based our work on algorithms of distance calculations, and always according to Bastian and Scapan, the interface must respect the criterion of the informational density. There are three stages to reach the vocabulary request. The choice of the hand shape among the 59 hand shapes posted in the form of the classes. The choice of the position, draw two planes, vertical and horizontal, and the choice of the accompanied movement. Behind these interfaces, there is a database of 300 signs recorded in the form of video, knowing that we have a base of more than 3,000 signs. However, we work on a submit to validate the application of our algorithms and to generalize it after work on the whole database of signs. Our algorithm is based on a confusion matrix of hand shapes. It is about a matrix of distance out by practitioner of French Sign Language. We asked them to apply a scale from 0 to 10 out of the 59 hand shapes. The following diagram presents a simulation of the distance between the hand shapes. As for example, hand shape 1 establish a minimal distance with the hand shape 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, compared to the distance with hand shape 7 and 48. This matrix helps us to establish class of hand shape according to the distance between them. In bottom of the screen, we see an example of a class of hand shape where the distance does not exceed the value 2. The principle of our algorithm is to select all the signs or the hand shape belong in the same class. There are 2 points to manage: the number of hand shapes and the percentage of similarity. For the number of the hand shape, we have signs which contain only one hand as the sign 2, or more as the sign kiwi. Second point, the percentage of similarity. We calculate the percentage of similarity between the signs requested and the signs of reference. For example, if the value is equal to 100%, that means that the science corresponds of the user's criteria. On the other hand, if the values is equal to 0%, the function did not find a sign which answers the user criteria. On the screen you have an extract of the first GOT results. Each science is represented by the number of hand shapes and the degree of similarity. We fixed a percentage above 75%. But we had two remarks. The first, according to the result, that the numbers of science is important compared to the choice of the user. And the second remark relates to the ignorance of certain science, which can answer to the criteria provided by the user. Reason why we considered a protocol based on a learning algorithm. For our future prospects, we would reach that the user will be able to have the choice to use or not use all the stages of the search mechanism. And we work on the installation of an autonomous learning protocol by applying the following function. But this function will help us to establish a relevant classification of the science, because we will support our system with a database which to record the feedback of users. To conclude, I will insist on the human dimension of this thesis. The first of the accessibility, the field of the accessibility remains a very open subject of research, and the communication continues to take as much place in our society. Thank you.